Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and we are back with more Faster Than Light, and can you believe it, we are on episode 50. Now, you see total games played 59, I know. There's a few episodes that are multi-part, there's a few that I had recording errors or missed, but we have 50 episodes. Alright, and you can see here that our top scores are littered with crystal ships. There's the Rock B, there's one of my earlier runs with the Zoltan A. All in all, Faster Than Light. Awesome game. I hope you've picked it up. If you haven't, you really should consider it. I have most of the achievements, not all of them. And I am going to do a run that's for some kind of no upgrades or pacifism run, but those only go to Sector 5. So what I'm actually going to do is play a ship I have not played in a long time. And I figure what better time to kind of go back to my roots than with episode 50, and that is going to be with the Kestrel A. I know I just did a Kestrel B run, but I have not played with the Kestrel in a long time. In fact, I remember in early episodes I was calling the ship the Krestel because I do have strange reading problems. So we're actually going to call this Krestel MK50. Just because we can, just because, you know what, I've had some fun times doing this. This is the first sort of full legit Let's Play series I've done. Lots of good memories, even if the early episodes have such horrible audio quality that it is really painful for me to watch them. And because I don't have the source footage anymore, there's not a lot I can do to remaster, even though I tried and there wasn't a lot I could do then. So, let's go ahead and get this started. There's a useless store up there, so I'd like to knock those out of the way first. Now with this ship, let me just pause this real quick because I didn't appropriately apportion my energy. With this ship, you do start off with two of the best weapons in the game. The Burst Laser 2 and the Artemis are both awesome weapons. And you start with 8 missiles, which is not a ton, but it's enough, I think. Now I just gotta hope that... Alright, so I'm already getting shot pretty hard, but I did manage to take down some of their weapon systems. And my door control's out, which means I'm going to have to sacrifice some silly humans just to try and put out that fire early. So there we go. Accept their offer of surrender. 5 missiles is actually really good for this point in the game. Yeah, let's take it. I'm going to need those missiles. And I don't like having parts of my ship on fire if I can avoid it. So let's actually see... Okay, you all go ahead and repair. And I'll heal you all up and get you all back. So, good first fight. Like I said, I don't always go for missiles, but since I'm starting with an Artemis, and an Artemis launcher is so good. Because it does 2 damage. I don't even know if this is where I had people before. But there we go, another store. I can't really make use of it. We're just going to go hop through the area, go through the nebula before the exit, hopefully. So let's see here. Another ship, another fight. And they have a slightly less scary weapon loadout, you could say. I'm gonna missile it. So let's see here. That is 3 laser shots. They did manage to hit my engine there, so... But they can't hurt me now. So the thing with early missile launcher ships is that you only want to use the missiles that are necessary. So they're trying to get their FTL drive. And someone's being a boss repairing the weapon system because I just shot that down. So gotta knock out their ability to fly away. And their jump is imminent. I could lose entirely or I could get 3 fuel. I'm confident in that I just took out their cockpits, so... Let's use the missile just to make sure we get it. Just because I don't want them to jump right away once they come back, so... 2 fuel, not as good as maybe surrendering, but... Poor O'Regan is currently hurting a little bit. And let's just go ahead and get you. This is a drone boat, which is not my ideal matchup. So I am going to seriously try and take out their weapon system first. The anti-ship drone is going to be the death of me, maybe. So far some pretty tough fights. I do want to get my shields up early. I do want to get just what I can early. So see, we took out all of their offensive firepower. Whoa, we don't want to auto-fire the missile. So pretty much what we're looking at is, with this ship, you start off with some really strong weapons. So unlike other ships, you don't always have to go immediately for the best weapon or hope and pray that you can get something in a store. A burst laser 2 will carry you through the first few sectors. The Artemis missile supporting it will carry you even farther as long as you manage your missiles properly. And in fact, Oregon, we're in good shape. You can actually heal. There we go. So, once again, tiny rewards from here. I'm going to see how much scrap I can farm before hitting that store. Mainly because there's good things you can get early. It'd be great to get a transporter early. Okay, so explore the asteroid field and we get nothing of interest. How interesting is that? Okay, so more jumps. Like I said, I'm just going to try and hit that store when I can. And we get an anti-ship drone Mark 1. So that's either good to sell or good to actually use for a drone strategy. Attack the pirates. You ask for it! So these guys probably can't hurt me too badly. I could use one missile to try and take them out, but I'm confident in my ability to apparently have my med bay powered when it need not be powered. But see, now they can't hurt me, so I don't even need to use my, whatchamacallit, my Artemis here. And that's about managing missiles. It's unfortunate that because missile resources are so scarce, that missiles and bombs end up being kind of weaker except for certain situations. That's why I don't use them as often. That's why I find it really tough to start with the Rock A. So now they're trying to escape, but they're also going for repairs. So let's just make sure we take them out here because they got all their weapon systems online. So let's see here. Those are firing off cycle now, so I should be okay. Just one more shot. There we go. Nice and easy, 16 scrap, and 8 bonus scrap and more missiles. So let's see what this store says. If it's a transporter, I'm going to buy it preemptively. Yeah, crew teleporter is good. I could get drone control for the anti-ship drone. I'm going to actually hold on to that drone for now. I just don't have enough drones to really justify that, but the crew transporter in Sector 1, if you can get it, you get it. I have 11 fuel, which is decent. 9 scrap to sit on. Let's just do 4 repair. So I didn't get another crew member right now. But we do have a transporter if I decide to board things. It's nice to have that option. It opens up a few random events. All in all, not bad. So another bounty hunter. This one I actually do want a missile just because I don't want to get bombed. Try and avoid that when I can. Knowing my luck, the missile will miss, but no, got it. Okay. Not taking that offer. So yeah, that just was a giant burst of damage. You're fucking with the wrong guy. Why are you in a Federation scout anyway? I guess because they're bounty hunters or whatever. They have their weird swaths of paint drawn over there as they explode. So see, no fuel but more missiles. And this is where we get to play in the nebulae for a minute. Just one more jump here, nothing interesting. We'll see if I actually went here a little too late. And let's see here, Ion Storm, prepare for a fight. Does he only have an ion weapon? Because if he does, I'm going to laugh just a little bit. If that is only an ion weapon... Yeah, it is. Well, I guess it's not that I haven't seen that loadout, it's that there's one other weapon that he can't power. Because ion storms affect the AI just like they affect you. So, apparently my oxygen's gonna get ion first. And now he's switching power to his weapon, so maybe that was a bad idea. So let's see, is he gonna get my shields? Yes. I'm gonna get lasered somewhere. Right? Why is it always the cockpit? That's what I want to know. Alright, well, we have this power back. Just go ahead and take him out. And my pilot's hurt a little bit, but nothing too terrible. So let's see here, get the danger out of there. Just go ahead and heal you up real quick. Still doing pretty good on my air situation. And for some reason one of my dogs decided to attack a bookshelf next to me while laying down. I don't know what that's about. Alright. So almost through the first sector, and we're getting fucking boarded without doors. This is where normal is different from... Or this is where normal's different from easy. Easy, you do not get boarding situations until Sector 3. You generally do not get boarded until Sector 3. But here, it's different. And because I only have the doors that I have, what this is going to boil down to is that I need to, well, because I only have level 1 doors, I got to fight everybody in the cockpit. So let's see, I think that's everybody. I think I can safely close the doors, which is hotkey X. Trying to be better with hotkeys. Let's go ahead and power up our remaining systems. Yeah, Artemis missile is also nice because it only takes 1 power. So let's see here. Elizabeth back on the weapons. O'Regan back over here. So there we go. Another event that doesn't get us any points really. But I'm pretty sure if I jump here I can get to the exit without the rebel fleet overtaking. It's going to be close. So let's defend the outpost. This is a... Oh wow, this is a terrible ship. Alright, so... Anti-ship laser and those lasers. That's a heavy laser and I think a dual laser. So... Okay, I'm gonna have to watch the replay there. I don't think that just shot twice. I think that was one laser just making it look like it shot twice. Otherwise, that's an absolutely horrifying ship. So there we go. Take out the anti-ship drone first. Unfortunately, my shields are damaged, so we gotta take care of that like it was yesterday, because now... Because I didn't have anybody on there, now everything's going to shit. And this is where you want to manage your missiles, but you also want to actually survive the fight. So right now, I am not taking out their shit like I want to. Gotta repair the oxygen. This fight's not the end of the world. Use more missiles than I'd like, but as soon as I can get that O2 repaired, there we go. So Elizabeth, go back to weapons, you go back to your place, we'll fix that other stuff in just a minute. Actually, I can probably go ahead and do it now. Let's go ahead and power the med bay, because this ship can't attack me. Alright, so fortunately we get a good amount of scrap for that. Now I bought the transporter early. Even though I'm not using it yet, the reason I bought it early was just to have it, because chances are I'll hit a bunch of stores later that don't actually have it. So let's see here. We're near the exit. I do want level 2 shields before the next jump, or before the next sector. And I want better doors. So we'll do that for now. We'll have the energy that we can move around if needed. If I need level 2 shields, or if I need engine powered or dodge missiles. I have that energy available now. So I can just do this. So that's all there. Alright. Yay, we made it to the exit. That was a lot of jumps for a Sector 1. Alright, so continue. I'm going to hold on to my drone parts just for now, because I do have the anti-ship drone, and apparently we can go for an Uncharted Nebula or an Uncharted Nebula, so it looks like we're not going to be getting as much use out of our transporter yet. I will go down here just because it gives me more options at red sectors. I always have the Krestel area on my mind when I'm doing these runs, just kind of automatically. So... Uncharted Nebula, which is funny to me. It's uncharted, yet the rebel fleet was prepared for a nebula in this sector, so it won't be as effective of a hiding spot. But it's uncharted. That means we're not supposed to know where to go. So let's see here. We're waiting for things to go bump in the night. And again, I guess if it's uncharted, why are there shops and stuff around here? So I think we're about to get boarded, which sucks. But this guy can't really hurt me. So where's he going? He's going for my med bay. Okay. That's cool. Let's go ahead and put my engine guy in there. And what I'm going to do is, ideally, before that guy gets killed, let's go ahead and take down the shields, then take down the weapons. I think that's just a one-shot laser, two-shot laser, doesn't matter, this guy can't hurt me. Let's take out the air as well. Okay. So not a terrible fight. And because this guy's not doing a lot of damage, Reagan's actually getting some pretty good combat experience here. Because humans do crap damage. Kind of like everyone else. I'm going to see if I can take out the drone control here next. And then we'll send you all into repair. Because that was a pretty easy fight. Let's actually turn some air back on this ship. So here, 25 scrap. Some of that early scrap does need to go to doors, and some of that early scrap does need to go to reactor. We're going to go doors first. Just because with 3 crew boarders can be so devastating. See, there's no store nearby. Alright, so just wait for these guys to heal up. Like I said, it is going to be a little bit of a micromanagey run. At least early. Let's see what we got over here. So I'm getting some decent scrap, getting some... let's see here. So try and engage, and... unfortunately we screwed up, so the rebel fleet just got closer to us. Because we didn't have any sort of advanced flight navigation or improved scanners. And here comes a smuggler with some good laser weapons, so once again we're going to just shield tank all of this, and hopefully that's not a dual laser. Because if it is, that means those things will fire pretty close together. It's not, so that was a waste of a missile. That's okay. I do have some spare missiles, it's not like I'm running totally out. And actually, this could be a good opportunity to board. I don't have good scanners, but at least while this is out. Let's see what these guys are made of. I'm not gonna accept surrender. Interesting that they don't have rock plating. This is early on, so... yeah, it's a human and an NG. I should be able to handle this. So as long as nothing's on fire and the ship's not about to explode, but they have a med bay, so... that was pretty stupid. So I'm not going to be able to out-damage the med bay. How did I not see that? I am so dumb. Alright, so yeah, that's not working. That's what I get for trying. Apparently I want to see what these guys are made of, and they're not made of a lot, so... 22 scrap, and we get a map of the sector. So goody goody, we need more reactor power. So Elizabeth back here, Reagan back here. I think Elizabeth's not fully healed. Yes, she is. Okay. So stores and stores. And there is another ship down there. We want to just avoid the bad. Go up to the good. I'm now down to 3 fuel. So I got to keep that in mind. So let's see. There is a store there that I should be able to hit and get some fuel in time. I just got to get some money to actually get the fuel. So let's see here. Down to 1 fuel. My next jump has to be the store. And unfortunately, this guy's going to try and run away, and he may very well succeed. Definitely not going to transport here. Let's see here. I'm going to try and take out weapons first. Cockpit second. Hopefully that missile doesn't hit me in the shield balls. It didn't. Unfortunately, my missile missed, so... it's a Lido, and it's not hitting rooms that need to be hit, so... oh my god. Fuck these missiles. Okay. Now my shield's actually hurting. So let's see here. I want to not be constantly getting pot shot here. There we go. Get you back on weapons ASAP. Get you over here. So that was a little irritating. But at least I'm going to take them out. I just didn't like using 2 missiles in the process. Lots of auto assault drones, not a lot to really surrender from, but there we go. 14 scraps, so at least I'll be able to afford some fuel. Because I didn't get any there, I have no choice but to jump to the store. That's a little sad. So now let's see, our drone recovery arm would also be really good for a drone strategy. Repair arm, FTL jammer, all good things. But instead, let's see here. Don't know if I'll be seeing the drone recovery arm again, but so far we're making it okay. We're just going to jump around here a little bit more. Have 5 fuel now. And there are intruders on the ship yet again. Because I don't have better scanners, I can't necessarily tell where they are. So let's see here. There's 3 in there, and I just opened the way for them, so that was very nice of me to do that. Let's go ahead and get Captain, my captain in there. Better yet, let's actually power our med bay, that's right. Whoa, why are we running out of oxygen all of a sudden? I guess it would hurt them more than it hurts me. Unfortunately, I get no scrap or fuel for these kind of encounters, which I'm sure I've said a zillion times over this series. Be nice to get some kind of reward, but when people beam onto your ship, it's not like you're going to get a bunch of scrap from them. It's like, we're made of scrap! No, you're not. Oh, wow, that's actually not connected. And this is the part of the episode where I say, no, I have the setting turned off that lets you see adjacent nodes. That's just because it makes the Let's Play more entertaining for me to do, because it makes it feel more like a roguelike. So I gotta get some fuel here to make this worthwhile, or I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, so here we go. Some heavy lasers. We're getting boarded again, so maybe I board them and they board me. Oh, they're in my air tank. Alright. We can play this game. We can definitely play this game, as long as those are 2 normal lasers. I should, yeah, they can't hurt me. So now they're going for my shield room. Because I guess they're smart, I don't know. Oh, I turned off my air. That was not smart. Why are you going for that room? Okay, so you are going for the cockpit, I guess, or they just transport it back on because they're dying. I don't know. Let's see if I can transport right back at them. Because they don't have a med bay. I just don't know what sort of system they have. In fact, it's probably a terrible idea. If their ship's on fire, I probably shouldn't board them. And this is where not having improved scanners is a bit of a weakness. But I'm in a nebula anyway, so pretty much playing blind. So please give me fuel. Yes, 3 fuel. That's just what I wanted. And now I need to actually get some power here. Yeah, let's go to the exit. Hate to kind of jump up there just to jump back, but that's how it goes. So, Sector 3. Mantis homeworlds or Mantis controlled sector. Why not? Let's go for the homeworlds. I'm ill-prepared, ill-equipped if I do have a run-in with the event. But that's okay. We're actually going to go ahead and cut this episode here, and I will continue next time with more Faster Than Light with the Krestel and the Mantis homeworlds, where so far we're doing okay, but that's about all I can say we're doing. So this is Way to Fail. I will see you all next time.